Hey, I'm Maddie. I'm living in my converted minivan on a quest throughout the U.S. for adventure and beer in each state. And this is New Hampshire. Where am I right now? There's mountains, there's beautiful pine trees and a reflecting lake. Oh my gosh. I can't deal. Oh my literal goodness. I keep thinking, like, what did I do to deserve this? To be staying at this vista and not have to pay anything? And really, the answer is, I worked very hard, I saved my money, and I pushed myself outside of my comfort zone. But still, there's luck involved in it too. Tonight, I'm attempting to use hamburger buns to make grilled cheese. We shall see. You all remember the Vermont cheddar in my last episode? I have plenty of that I'm gonna use. And I have bread, I have some spinach I could put in it. Might turn out pretty good. Step one, cut the hamburger bun open. Did not go so well. It's like in 3 pieces. Might be a little toasty, but that's what you get when you're staring at beautiful views while cooking. It's been such a wonderfully chill morning/afternoon of just hanging out and enjoying the view. One of the things I feel most luckiest about this trip is I get to be completely spontaneous. So I just showed up here yesterday, and all morning I've been spending searching, like, okay, what are the cool hikes around here? Don't really feel like hiking up a mountain. What about waterfalls? What about something other than a hike? So I finally landed on, I am going kayaking on Lake Umbagog. I don't really remember. Man, I love this life so much. I really hope you all get to experience something like this too. And if you don't, I hope these videos I make are close enough to being here with me. This is perfect. And you know what? The first thing I want to do is kayak to Maine. Well, you all, we're in Maine. It's true. The reality isn't really as cool as it sounds, though. But see, if I'm reading my map right, we are across the state line now. I can tell because there's a little cove over there and there's a peninsula over there, so I'm thinking we're in Maine. Can't really be sure. For some reason, they don't have a lobster roll stand at every time you could possibly cross the Maine state line. I don't know why. So where to next then? Maybe I'll check out along this shoreline here. See some trees. So next I've decided to explore the creatively named Big Island. The secret to not kayaking in zigzags but going in the straightest line possible is to pick a point in the distance, line it up with the nose of your kayak, and generally keep it in that direction. So the point I've picked is the tallest pine tree. In fact, it's super big. I like to call it Big Papa Pine. Big Papa Pine is actually 3 pine trees. That was a trek. My arms are on fire. So, what better way to give them a break than to explore this island? This state park has campsites around the lake that you can rent and then kayak to. I didn't want to do that because I already did that in Wisconsin for free. And to do it here would be like $80, $100. So I was like, that's okay. But that would be really cool. Now, if you've seen any of my videos before, you probably know what's about to happen next. Lovely view. On an adventure, I'm gonna drink a beer. I stopped at a gas station on the way here, and this is what I found. I wanted to do a New England IPA because it's New England, and you know, have to have it while I'm out here, and I don't think I have yet, but it's called the Full Cup Stoneface Brewing Co. here in New Hampshire. It has New Hampshire on the can, so you know it's real. The New Hampshire state motto is live free or die, which I think is really like, live free or die! Like, they're very intense about their freedom here in New Hampshire, but on the can it says, live free, drink craft. And I'm like, yeah. Oh my gosh, so good. Really creamy, very grapefruity. Cheers to you. So while I'm here, I was like, might as well go to the bathroom. But when I went to the woods, I stepped in ankle-deep mud without realizing. I thought it was solid ground. So now I have some very dirty feet, very dirty, slippery flip-flops to try to walk in. And my boat's like over there, at least like 100 feet away. Probably more than that. 200 feet away? I don't really know. I'm not a good measurer. Anyway, deep mud. Funny story. Is it better than the knee-deep mud I encountered on the SHT, though? I cannot think of a better way to be spending my life. And every day I get to see something new. Like, even though like New York, Vermont, New Hampshire have all been similar, it's so interesting to think of the differences. Like New York, it was like rural, touristy small town. Vermont, I felt like it was either rural and small towns or bigger towns that are, you know, a little more populated. And then here, well, I've only been here like 24 hours in New Hampshire, but it's like a lot of lakes, a lot of reflecty lakes, and so pretty. Everything's been so pretty. You know, I've lived in my van for about a month full time, continuously. I've had it for several months, but I think it's what I'm meant to do in life. Like, I can't think of anything better. There are 100%, there are inconveniences, but man, like, it's just the best. I get to do whatever I want. Given this past month, I've been living off my savings, and eventually I will need to find a job besides delivering groceries for a few hours a week. But this is just the best. I am in love. I am in love with this adventure. So to be honest with you all, I'm not 100% I know where I'm going. I thought when I came around the island I would be looking dead ahead at where I came from this morning. Or it wasn't morning, it was like 2:30. But not positive where I am. I'm supposed to have the kayak back in a half hour. I don't think they're going to charge me more, honestly. I think everyone's going to be gone home for the day because it'll be 6:30. But I'm like 5% worried. Not 10, not 25. Just on the cusp of starting to worry about finding my way back. But it'll be fun. This is a part of the adventure. It's been like 5 or 10 minutes since the last time I filmed, and I just went around the bend of an island, and now I see a mountain that I recognize. The state park was at the biggest mountain at the time, and now I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure that's the same mountain. I see the like far away mountains with clouds on top of them, so I know where I'm going. The problem was just that the map didn't have the islands necessarily drawn to size, so I was like, I don't know what's what, but next time I'll bring a compass, and that will help with not getting lost. Remember that time I said I was 99% sure? Well, okay, so picture something is 2 miles in the distance and everything around you looks the same. Even if you move like 100 feet, it still looks like you haven't moved at all. So as soon as I stopped filming, I went from 99% sure down and down and down and down until 50% sure. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. What if I'm going the complete opposite direction? But then I remembered Google Maps exists. I was like, is it gonna work? I'm in the middle of a lake, but I did have enough service that it worked. I actually had full bars, and I found out I was going in the right direction. Wonderful. So I'm really lucky that worked. I made it back. I was only a half an hour late. It seemed a lot later because it gets dark so fast, but I was fine. It is 7 o'clock, so I do need to eat dinner, but there's also a coin shower here I think I should use because I'm super sandy. But yep, it's gonna be a little bit of a late evening, but I got back. It was an awesome adventure. All is well now. The shower was good, but it really hurt my hands because I got blisters from holding that paddle going so fast. I was going upwind on the way back, and since it was getting dark, I didn't want to take a break. I feel like I need to tell you all a little bit more about that way back because I was a little scared when I didn't know which way I was going, and then after I checked the map, I checked Google Maps, and it was fine. Then it was just like a really long way to row. It was probably 2 miles, 2.5 miles. And I couldn't take a break either because then I would lose my forward momentum and start going backwards again because that's the direction, the wind was pushing the water, which was pushing me. Another good thing is that there was a sale on Spotify where it was $10 for 3 months. I put on a playlist and I was just like, okay, no stopping, row as hard as you can, sing your heart out. We gotta get there fast because it's getting dark. Driving the getaway car, you're flying, but we never get far. Oh, what a time. That'll be a memory for sure. I went back to the same campsite as last night because at 20 minutes away, or more like 30 minutes away, was the closest one. What's for dinner, you might ask? Well, it's past 8, so I don't feel like getting my stove out or anything. So, on the menu tonight, the classic wholesome dinner meal, pretzels and peanut butter. So looking at this now, I probably rode 7 miles today. I started here, then went somewhere around here when I went to Maine, and there to there is 1 mile. So let's say there to there, I don't know. That's probably more than a mile, but let's just say 1 mile because it makes it easier. Here to these guys over here are 3 miles. So I went 1 plus 3, 4 plus 3 more to get back, 7 miles. Yes, my arms do hurt very bad. And I know all that because it says so on the back of the map. They have campsites that are 7 miles away. I think it would be so cool to get a group of people together and come back here and make a big, long weekend out of going out somewhere, setting up camp, going swimming, cooking a dinner over the fire, and then coming back the next day or 2 days from then. But that's a great thing that I want to come back to this place. That's the first time I really, really felt like that on this trip. And this is Umbagog Lake State Park. Yeah, that's right. I can't sleep. Even with the soft pitter-patter of rain that is happening right now, it's 3:30 and I'm wide awake. Which is weird because I exercised super hard today. I think it's the medicine I have to take for my atopic dermatitis or contact dermatitis. I still don't even know what it's called. But the good news is it is making the blotches go away. If you're new here, basically this is like the fourth time I've talked about it in a video. But first I thought I had bug bites. Then I thought they were bed bugs. Then I went to the doctor and got a prescription. I'm on the road to healing, but still, that's what I think is keeping me up so late. I'm really thinking of starting to drive because I'm headed to Maine soon, and it's going to be a bit of a drive. So why not just go ahead and start driving now? I am wired. I guess I don't really feel like it. And I guess really what I want to happen is that I get tired and fall asleep. And I think that stimulating my mind by driving will make that not happen. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so bored. Good thing I always have plenty of videos to edit, right? If you're wondering how editing is going, making a lot of progress so far. I wrote the title of the video very fancy. Here's the finished product. I thought this might be somewhat interesting to someone out there. I don't do this for every video, just if I'm kind of stuck. I visualized what I have so far. I thought about topics that might be interesting to people, came up with a title, then made a to-do list. I do love editing though. It's kind of like putting together a puzzle, except you make the pieces and there's not a picture of what you're going for. You're just kind of making it up. And there's not really a wrong way, but some ways could be better than others. It's a lot of creativity, and that's why I like it. I'm going to try to go to sleep again, though. It's 4:30 now, so maybe. As I probably should have seen coming, I slept in late. I turned off my alarm last night, and now it's 11. New Hampshire has been so nice. I don't really feel like leaving, but who knows what I'll get into next. I guess we're gonna find out. I'll see you in Maine. Bye. Thank you for watching.